lighthouse, yeah, she hears a tiny cry inside. A bluebird stuck deep down the metal vent. Wings pushing downward, wings pressed tight and shaking. Every gust just spins him low. Every sound grows weaker in the pipe, yeah. Rumi drops off her through the narrow long tube. Shields out the wind with her jacket spread. She tilts one loop, loop down beside him. Nothing holds yet, she keeps aiming, aiming, aiming. On the second try, she lifts him slow. Keeps him safe as the strong night breezes blow. Rumi pulls the line steady, the bird rises upward. Metal shakes around him, she lifts fast and brings him to the surface. Saves him from the fall. Rumi wraps him in warm cloths. She checks every trembling wing. Every tiny breath he makes slows right down. Blue bird leans against her hold. Rumi steps carefully down the old stairwell. It's calm, lantern lights guide her. She shields him close until they reach the bottom. Till the cold wind fades away. Rumi kneels softly as she wipes his face. Feels his small heartbeat steady. She keeps warming him. She has pulled him out from the narrow window. Now the floor feels safe and quiet. Rumi breathes out slow. She won't let him fall. Bluebird flaps with small motions. Rumi sets him on soft cloth. Holding feathers safe, keeping breathing safe. Bluebird spreads his wings gently, then he lifts off in the cool air. Rumi stays below, watching him take flight. Rumi saves the bluebird, brings him out from the dark. Rumi walks the marshland, yeah. She hears a shaky cry ahead. A fox stuck deep is pulling a broken branch. Mud climbs up his body, he keeps gripping tightly, struggling just to stay afloat. Every slip drags him further down, yeah. Rumi moves closer but the ground sinks fast. Stops at the edge where the soft mud shifts. She throws one loop, 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 trying to catch him. Nothing grabs yet, she keeps aiming, aiming, aiming. On the second try, the rope lands right. Fox lets go as the branch snaps off tonight. Rumi pulls with firm tension. The fox rises toward her. Mud breaks loose behind him. She lifts hard and drags him to the surface. Saves him from the deep. Rumi sets him on dry ground. She wipes mud from face and fur. Every trembling breath he takes slows right down. Fox stands weak but steady now. Rumi wraps a cloth around his frame. He rests, watching quietly. He leans once close before he turns to leave. Till he walks back into the woods. Rumi kneels softly as she checks the rope. Sees the deep marks in the mudline. She keeps clearing it. She has saved the fox from the sinking pit trap. Now the pond lies calm behind them. Rumi breathes out slow. She won't forget this scene. Fox runs home through tall grasses. Rumi watches him vanish, keeping distance safe, letting wildlife stay. Footprints fade across soft ground. Evening falls in quiet motion. Rumi stands alone. Sunlight leaves the marsh. Rumi saves the small fox, pulls him out from the mud. The base detects his failure, the message did not arrive. The owl's tracker shows a signal, stopped in the forest. Mira checks the map to confirm the exact location. Zoey prepares the flashlight and the cutting tools. They walk toward an old storage building in the woods. The metal door shakes loudly in the stronger wind. A faint hooting sound comes from deep inside the room. Flashlight beams reveal the yelling on the floor. A tight steel wire is pulling down his left wing. The message tube is still attached but unopened. The owl trembles hard because the wire is cutting in. Zoey moves closer to check the injury carefully. Mira kneels down to keep the owl from panicking. The rescue must be done immediately in the dark tonight. Mira holds the damage, wing steady. Zoey cuts each metal strand from the trap. The owl shivers every time the wire shifts. Rust falls off as the pressure loosens, saving the message out. Breathe, stays weak but steady. It sighs up and slowly through the dust. Saving the message out, saving the message out. Saving the message out, saving the message out. Saving the message out, saving the message out. The metal tube still hangs firmly on the owl's chest. Its claws grip lightly on Mira's glove for balance. The wound on the wing forms a long visible line. The cold floor makes the owl shake even more. Mira wraps bandages tightly around the injured wing. Zoey checks the tube and confirms the message inside. The map and emergency code must be returned to base. They support the owl until its breathing evens out again. The abandoned building stays dark and cold. The owl needs to leave this place quickly. The urgent message must reach the base. The team prepares to exit through the broken door. The owl spreads its wings slowly but can still fly. A short hoot sounds as it lifts upward. It heads straight toward the forest path. The team watches the owl ascend. It flies away from the damaged building. The message owl returns to duty. Its wing still hurts but it keeps flying. Strong wind pushes but it stays balanced. The message owl returns to duty. The message owl returns to duty. The message owl returns to duty. The message owl heads back toward the base.
Indicator lights are green. I've established a connection to the surface.
Rumi checks the system, Zoey watches the numbers drop. The submarine stops moving near the ocean floor. A sudden arrow light turns red, something blocks the propeller. A large old man wrapped too tight. Rumi leaps through the hatch to look outside, yeah. Water turns dark as she swims to the back. Thick rope strands cover all the spinning blades, yeah. Rumi pulls hard but the knots stay tangled. Every part is stuck and twisted, twisted, twisted. Zoey calls through comms, asking for a step. Rumi signals back, the net is still in play. Look at the hull now, no more drive. Both know time's running tight, cause the engine is blocked now. And movement depends on clearing everything around the damaged prow. The submarine can't move on, the propeller stays locked down. They need outside help, they need outside help. Cool waves push from both sides, pressure builds up each tide. They need outside help, they need outside help. Rumi tries to lift the net, but each rope is stiff and wet. Every pull strand snaps back like a movement. Currents start to rise, the light turns dim. Then a small red crab appears near the frame, uses both its claws to cut through the knots. Frees the final thread and clears the block. So the propeller spins again. Very slow, crab arrives at the right time. Cuts each now with steady claws, helps him from the start. Rumi swims back once the path is open. Zoey starts the motor quickly now. The crab can move, everything works again. Now the engine starts to run, the propeller spins back on. They move through the deep, they move through the deep. props been